figured I'd go out for a ruck. Been dealing with a lot of interviews and want to set up interviews and can't do the interviews because they got nobody there to do the interview. So then going to one interview, just doing an hour and a half interview just to hear nothing back from them. And another interview that the next day I got a email from them saying that, nah, we don't want you. Because they didn't want to pay the money for what I knew. But it is what it is. How's it going? For some reason my tripod's not wanting to cooperate with me. It wants to keep coming loose and sliding all over the place. Had the camera at an angle to the river so y'all can see that and not see somebody walking. Keep them off my videos, you know. Kind of windy today. Hoping that my hat doesn't blow off. I'm not wearing my normal hat. I got the hat that I won from Double Dog. Figured I'd try it out. Pretty cool hat. Finally figured out how I wanted it set up, so instead of being all floppy on the sides, I got it turned up. Can't go walking in the park today because you got baseball games going on. I don't need all that on my video. Not to mention I'm not going to pay to go walk around in the park for a baseball game that I'm not even going to watch. Not that I'm into sports. So I left me with this back up here. Yeah, I like to act like this. And as you can see, the wind blowing crazy. Can't hear it. Feels different than wearing my baseball cap still. Figured why not? It's 80 degrees, partly cloudy, nice and breezy. So why not? Got a new shirt on. Somebody gave it to me. Bought it for me actually, but yeah, Buc-ee's. I've only been to Buc-ee's like twice. Once when I went to South Carolina, Paris Island, and then actually it's 4 times because I stopped twice going there. Then going to Florida to NAS. Stopped both times going and coming from there and Buc-ee's. Real cool place. Got a lot of preps that you can get there too. And no, this is not an endorsement of Buc-ee's. Just had to make it. I don't want to have to fix my hat so it doesn't blow away. springs off from up there. Not sure how far I want to do this ruck today, but we'll see. Might end up going so far and going back and see if I can find a place closer towards the house where I can go do a ruck at. Wonders of a smoker that's trying to quit. All the mucus goes back up on me. Found out one of the old jobs I used to work at. Hiring again. One where I used to transport everything, even human remains. Not that I want to go back and work there, but I gotta do something. It's aggravating when you go through drug tests and physicals and then interviews. And yes, in that order. I'm not gonna name no names, but yeah, delivery company. And don't get the job, or the same company sends you twice to get 2 drug tests, 1 physical for regular physical, 1 DOT physical. So now they needed that. I got my DOT medical card, which is good for 2 years. So I don't have to worry about all that. But some of the delivery driver jobs I do requires it, because they follow by the DOT standard. I've been noticing an increase of companies that wants Class C. I got a Class D. Class C involves hauling very small quantities of hazmat material. It's such a small amount that it's not really regulated, but it requires a special license, from what I'm told anyway. I think I'm gonna go to where I stopped at in the last couple videos, go back, get the truck, go back somewhere else and get a new view. This is what gets boring after a while. It's after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, later than what I normally go and do these videos on. I normally do it between 9 and 11. But with it being a Sunday, I've only seen 1 person walking up here, and that's at the beginning of the video. And if I do find a place to park that I don't have to worry about my shit getting towed, I'm going to show you some of the things that I have to worry about in a SHTF. I hate that. Music sounds like garbage if you call it music. Imagine I had a great vibe last night. Unsupervised. Uh-oh, see somebody on a bike. How do you get any exercise on one of them e-bikes? They might go out and get some vitamin D don't live here no more. He lives in Texas, so. Still doing telephone poles. Even on a Sunday, I had to go through that little construction site. If I think about it, I might edit the video for my little trainer plane, B-51 Mustang. Look like that's from the Bell Chase Naval Base. They still fly those around. They got one that's in full military style garb, paint job and all. And then they also got the trainer colors like red and white and stuff. It's good to see them little fighters from World War II flying around. Like I was saying, I edited the video for my dash cam going through the construction. Whatever. I might not, I don't know. Pretty sure the guy that's running the convenience store local to me would let me park in his parking lot and go walk. Pretty cool guy. Alright. On the U-turn. The wind's not blowing so hard on the hat now. Might be picking up more of the wind noise on the mic now, because the mic's on the wind side. Another YouTuber I follow, ACR Protect. He's been doing a 31 and 31. 31 miles in 31 days. Not saying that he's just doing just 1 mile each day, but he's out there doing the ruck too, so I can also get notifications on YouTube or messages and stuff like that. Text messages on my phone while I'm recording up the noise. He's got one of them smart watches and he shows you how many steps he took that day. I've been on him a lot about it. So we check him out. ACR Protects. Protection or something, I'm not for sure. Giving him a half-hearted shout out. And if you don't see my name on any of his comments, look for hashtag #NoFruityBeer2026. There you go. While he's busting his balls about him drinking them fruity beers. Oh, no, never mind. Thought I seen some more people walking. A lot of people don't like walking this time of the day because it's too hot. But with this wind, it don't make it hot at all. You sweat a little bit, that wind blowing to cool you down right quick. So far, one guy walking and one guy riding an e-bike. it's picking up even more because I'm starting to move more to the side when the wind hits me. Need to get a job so I can build the garden that I want. But come when it comes, I guess. Man, my mustache is sweating. Like the only thing that is sweating on. Smell that seafood bowling over there at the crawfish and chili bar restaurant. Because it's both a bar and a restaurant. I can feel that wind blowing. You can look at the breeze, how hard it's blowing. Looks like the fields on the plains are not blowing. Hey, I see the guy that was walking, the first one I met today on my little ruck here. Don't look like he's going very far. Instead of him going up the stairs like I did, he went up the little ramp. And right there where you park at, we got two ramps, one going southbound, one going northbound. He came up the northbound one and turned southbound. Or, like the people on the river call it, upriver and downriver. When I get close enough, I'll show you one of the grain elevators that caught on fire. That one happened in the late 90s, early 2000s. And the only other one that I've known of here in Louisiana to catch on fire happened in the 70s. That was a cold morning when that one happened. And all it took was static electricity to cause that one. That thing burnt for 6 months. It's one of the problems with grain elevators. All that grain dust and the concentration of air inside it makes for a tinderbox. One hell of a flashpoint. And as you can see in the distance by the bridge, there's one, and there's another one to the left of it. Like a ship either taking off or coming in. But I see they got the push boats outside of it. Now you can see the second one. The closest one to the bridge is the one I worked at. So I worked at 2 grain elevators already. And that's the one that caught on fire. One of the guys I knew got burnt pretty good in there. Got one hell of a payout on it too. That same dude, he used to eat antacids like he was this way. Somebody must have hit a home run or something because I hear the crowd cheering over there. And before them people get too close, I'm going to go ahead and end this video and maybe start a second one at a new location. And I'll see y'all then. Later.